I'm Travis,
I'm Chase.
and this is Cinema Talks. Today, we're not actually doing a movie. We are going to just talk about what this is. What kind of led us to do this, why we're doing it specifically like this. It kind of started with this whole idea that as really what I wanted to do with my life is I wanted to review movies.
Yeah.
As a kid, there's VHS tapes here. It's like I was raised on VHS tapes. I loved
Me too,
the VCR.
yeah.
Like I loved TV. I still love TV and movies now. It's one of my favorite things. And to be able to talk about it, even to be able to have a career about it, was a dream. And then life happens. You have to make money. Yada yada yada. And then you figure out all of this stuff with Instagram and YouTube comes out, and it's like, oh, anybody can be anything? Bet, let's go.
Yeah.
So this kind of started as me wanting to review movies, and then I figured, I needed a good give and take with somebody. I knew that Chase was a film student, so I brought that to him, and he had some interesting takes on it.
Yeah, one of my favorite parts of going to see a movie is the standing outside the theater afterwards and talking about it. I just love talking about movies. And so Travis wanted to talk about movies, and I said, sure, I'll talk about movies. I'm always down to talk about movies.
And when I heard that, it made me think, well, there's a review where you're limited, right? You're limited to what you can do, what you can say, what all you can talk about. But if you're just having a conversation about it,
Possibilities are endless.
yeah, it just blows the doors off of it. So in that, I was like, we can do a little bit of a review, but then we can just have a conversation that you could listen in the car after the movie.
Yeah.
Or if you ever wanted to relive that movie in your mind, you could just listen to something, and it could bring that back up. There are podcasts that I listen to that take that when I can't watch a movie or I can't be looking at something, when I have to be on task, I can listen to something and it can bring that story back to my mind, because at the end of the day, one of my favorite things about movies is the storytelling. I love the storytelling.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna continue to do this. We've got some different ideas going forward, and we'll be making another one soon. Hopefully on something, hopefully on a movie.
Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, but to give you a little bit of a taste of what this is usually going to be like, we're going to answer some questions real quick. We're going to give you a few takes on some movies, just a small snippet of what this would normally look like. So we're going to do favorite movie of the year so far. Chase, what was your favorite movie of the year so far?
So far, it's a close race for me, but I'm having to go with Fantastic Four, The First Steps right now. I just had a great theater experience with it. Seeing it in IMAX really sold it for me, and it's edging out Superman for me right now.
Okay, anything else specific? So IMAX experience, anything that surprised you about that movie?
Oh, I really liked the whole cast. I was a little iffy on Pedro. He's been in a lot of stuff, but he sold me on it once again, as he does with most of his roles. And I loved the whole family dynamic. They really sold it. And they really marketed it as that, and I feel like they really delivered on it. I believed they were a family. I loved all their dynamics. I was disappointed with only one thing, and that was the runtime. I wanted more of it.
Oh, well,
that's a good thing that you want out of a movie, though.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see more of them interacting as a group. I loved it. Yeah.
Don't you love that when a movie is marketed as something and it actually fulfills? The last movie talks we did about Jurassic Park, and it did not fulfill on what we thought it would be.
Trailers had the best scenes, and the movie was just predictable from there.
And it happens so often like that. It's very nice when you get what you expected and just a touch more.
Yeah.
When you leave the movie theater and you wanted more, that's a great experience.
Oh yeah,
super awesome. So mine would be Superman. And I'll tell you, I did not have high expectations going into Superman. I'm not a Snyderverse guy. I didn't like Batman versus Superman. The Justice League, all those cuts. It's just tough. I don't like the dark and gritty side of that. Aquaman was okay. Wonder Woman was just okay. But I think out of 10s, both of those are just 4s. But this Superman movie, I think, really did a good job of bringing a huge character. Superman might be the biggest character. If not for Batman, he's a big character. But
he's definitely the oldest character in comic book history.
Yeah, giant.
The first superhero ever.
And you kind of made him feel unknown. You bring him in 3 years in. There was lots of cool elements to the movie. You made him feel human, and you bring Crypto. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to talk about it. Like, love the dog part of that. Did you hear that dog adoptions went up 500%?
I did hear that. Yes.
That's good impact for a movie.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. So definitely love Superman, and a lot more than I really thought I would. And yeah, no, I'm happy to watch again. I can't wait to watch Superman again.
I've already seen both of those twice. I'm excited to see them a third time. I love both of them, and that's why they're my top two right now. And really, it just depends on the day. It could flop either way, which one I like more. But right now, it's Fantastic Four. But Superman was amazing.
That's fair enough. Okay, so biggest surprise of the year so far?
For me, it's got to be F1. I didn't really know much about the movie going into it. I just knew it was Brad Pitt and racing, and I love both of those things. And by golly, did this movie deliver. Once again, it was a great racing movie that made me want to quit everything and just become a race car driver.
Man, I love movies that make you want to go out. Like, you watch a boxing movie, you want to go out and be a boxer,
Oh, yeah.
or a workout movie, and you want to go get buff, or like, that's how you know it affected you.
Yeah.
Like, gotta love that. For me, I really haven't had a lot of fun, and I don't think a lot of people have had a lot of fun at going to Marvel movies lately.
Yeah.
And when I went to see Thunderbolts, it kind of brought that back a little bit. I loved, one of my favorite jokes from Thunderbolts was the whole, who supported the soccer team?
Yeah.
Who paid for it? And there was this constant argument, and that just felt so real to me.
Yeah.
This whole idea was like, no, Shane couldn't afford it. Why would you think that? And you know, because you can feel that in your mind. It's like, oh, I asked Shane for $20 once, and he told me no. And it just, that felt real life to me.
Yeah.
And it was funny. It was quippy. And it kind of brought back, I mean, I like that Thor kind of magic. Like from 4, I know that a lot of people didn't like Thor 3 and 4. I know that was
I think
kind of,
3 is the most loved one of the whole, all four of them.
I love 3 and 4. I love 3 and 4.
4, I'll disagree with you there.
Okay, fair enough. And what we will say, it's all right to like a movie. It's all right, and it's also all right to dislike a movie. I like the humor of those films. I think people are forgetting Thor 2 was rough.
I don't think it's as rough as people remember.
Well, maybe I need to rewatch it because I remember it being pretty rough.
After Love and Thunder, I gave that one much more love. It's very integral to the overall story of the first phase.
It is.
I think people hated on that one too much, and I think people realized after Love and Thunder we were mistaken. But that's just me.
But all that to say, I love that they brought some of that humor back and some of the fun. It felt fun.
Yeah.
And it was nice to meet Sentry.
Oh, Sentry. That was a fun character. I'm
big
curious
character.
to see how they use him, though, because he seems a little overpowered right now, but in a good way.
All right.
There's been some other Marvel projects that had overpowered in a not good way. But Sentry, I think they nailed him, though.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, that's kind of what it'll be like. We're super excited to continue doing this. Excited for the opportunity to have a buddy and to be able to talk about movies with. I think we're both excited for that. And we will do this again soon. You guys have a good one.
Stay tuned for more. Catch you later.